Trinity, the Father, the Mother, and the Spirit, is a sacred foundation of creation, a divine blueprint through which the infinite experiences and manifests itself. The Triad is a reflection of the super Sephiroth of the Tree of Life, Keter, the crown, as a source, Hokmah, wisdom, as the active masculine principle, and Binah, understanding, as the receptive female principle. Together, they reveal the process of divine emanation, balancing unity and duality, formlessness and form, infinite potential and manifested reality. At the highest level of creation lies the super triad, representing the origins of existence and the internal interplay of the divine masculine and feminine energies. Keter, which is the crown, is a supreme and unknowable source. Keter is the pure will of the divine, the unity from which all dualities emerge. It is infinite potential and the unmanifested essence of I am, transcending all form and division. Hokmah, which is wisdom flowing directly from Keter, Hokmah embodies the active, creative force of divine wisdom. It is pure expansion, the seed of potential alignment with sacred geometry and universal law. Hokmah represents the Father, the spark of divine consciousness that moves outward in creation. Binah, understanding, receives and shapes energy of Hokmah, giving it structure, form, and meaning. It is divine womb, the mother, where creation is nurtured and tempered through understanding, cycles, and balance. These three Sephiroths form the framework for all existence, illustrating how the divine divides itself into complementary principles, masculine and feminine, active and receptive, while manifesting its inherent unity. The commandment, honor your father and mother so that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you, Exodus 20:12, carries both practical and spiritual meaning. One level, it urges respect for our earthly parents, but on a deeper level, it calls us to honor the archetypal forces of Hokmah, the father and wisdom, and Binah, the mother and understanding, that shapes creation in our own consciousness. To honor the Father, Hokmah, is to align with divine wisdom, the expansive energy that seeks to create, inspire, and illuminate. To honor the Mother, Binah, is to embrace understanding, the receptive force that brings structure, nurtures growth, and provides the framework for wisdom to manifest. By honoring these two principles within ourselves, we align with the sacred balance of creation, creating harmony between intuition and intellect, form and formlessness, masculine and feminine. This alignment leads to spiritual longevity and the connection to the promised land of higher consciousness. Keter transcends duality entirely. It is the silent, infinite source from which both Hokmah and Binah emerges, embodying the union of opposites. Keter is the ultimate goal of spiritual ascent, to return to unity with the divine, where separation dissolves and all is one. While Hokmah and Binah are polarities, active and receptive, masculine and feminine, they are not in opposite, but in interdependence. Keter reminds us that this dynamic interplay is not division, but the expression of oneness. It is the internal dance of creation that begins and ends in unity. The sacred relationship between Hokmah, Binah, and Keter is mirrored in the story of Adam and Eve, who symbolizes the archetypes of divine wisdom and understanding within humanity. Adam as Hokmah, Adam embodies the active masculine principle representing divine wisdom and the conscious mind desire to create, structure, and expand. Eve as Binah represents the feminine principle, the subconscious mind, and the intuitive depths that brings wisdom into understanding through experience and reflection. The Tree of Life itself symbolizes the unity of Keter, the point where opposites, masculine and feminine, shadow and light, merges into divine harmony. This story is not one of sin, but of descent into duality for the sake of experience, growth, and eventual return to unity of the Tree of Life. It teaches us how to balance the forces of Hokmah and Binah within ourselves, ascending towards Keter and the ultimate realization of divine oneness. The Tree of Life provides a spiritual map for balancing these divine forces within. Hokmah, the Father, calls us to seek wisdom, expand our awareness, and align with universal principles. Binah, the Mother, teaches us to temper our understanding and embrace the cycles of creation. Keter, the crown, invites us to transcend duality entirely, returning to the unity of divine consciousness. The paths on the Tree of Life connect these Sephiroths, offering us tools for spiritual evolution, Each path and Sephiroth reflect the aspect of the self in creation, teaching us how to integrate light and shadow, masculine and feminine, into a harmonious whole. The Bible calls to honor your father and mother is more than a moral directive. It is an esoteric key to spiritual evolution. It reminds us to balance wisdom of Hokmah and the understanding of Binah within ourselves. It also teaches us to recognize the unity of Keter, the source from which these dualities flow. It also tells us to align our inner and outer worlds with the sacred geometry of the divine. By doing so, we not only find harmony in our lives, but also awaken the higher truths encoded in the scriptures and creation itself. This balance enables us to walk the path of the tree of life, ascend towards Keter, and embody the internal unity of the divine. Honor your father and mother is therefore a sacred principle, a call to balance the masculine and feminine within and to evolve into the fullness of divine consciousness. Through this balance, we unlock the mysteries of the Trinity, the tree of life, and the division, and the divine's infinite creation. This is Makalesi. Thanks for listening. Peace.